It's fine, I think. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. No, 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 no. रिसेट बैक जाना है मुझे. सबसे पहले इसकी खातिरदारी करना है. Ups. National mission club. बेकार है यार. Club international cup. Okay. ये फुटबॉल लीग. ये क्या है? National attackers. मैच खोलते हैं. खेलते हैं. अरे बार्सिलोना शुरू हो गई. बार्सिलोना नहीं. इवेंट्स. नेशनल टीम खेलते हैं ना. नेशनल टीम. इसलिए तो बैक हो चुका है. और इसमें नहीं जीत पाया भाई अभी तक. टैलेंट क्लब. वेट रुको मेरे भाई. वेट मैं ब्रो. वेट. I think manager should be changed. Okay, confirm. Okay, changed. Back. Oh shit. This is shit. Okay, alright then. Team. Change. Captain should be. Him. Yeah. Done. It's captain. Substitution. Flexible. Okay. Outside track. Change percentage. Attack defense level. Let's do it. Can we try this one? Okay, right. Let's go. Okay. One is here. 5. Okay, it's 12 already. That's why. जल्दी सारे इस बार जीत के ही छोड़ूंगा, चाहे कुछ भी होता है, छोड़ूंगा नहीं मैं किसी को भी। No one. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's go, cats, let's go. Oh, Inter Miami versus Inter Miami. Messi, brother. Nice. It's okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. DeMarco.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black.
He's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him, and now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. De Vrij gets it clear. Over to the other side. Fratesi. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's heaved it away, and we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Carlos Augusto. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Can he put it away? Goal! Inter! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pavard cuts it out. And here's Thuram. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That pass has been well intercepted. Barella. This is promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zielinski. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's found a way through. Pinged towards the front line. Inter Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Bastoni. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zielinski. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barella. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Great ball, and he's in here. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Çalhanoğlu duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Mkhitaryan! Çalhanoğlu, he's been picked out. Martinez. Out for a throw. Martinez. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, no joy this time. Bastoni. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. It's good running with the ball. It's Thuram. Fratesi promptly onto that, and that is that. DiMarco. There's the delivery. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 16. Numero 95.
Here we go again.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Opts for safety. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Mkhitaryan. Pavard. And here's Mkhitaryan. Floated up and over. DiMarco. He's in plenty of space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Mkhitaryan. Could move up a gear here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mkhitaryan. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Zielinski. Oh, here's a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Martinez has created one goal already. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Thuram.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Çalhanoğlu. Well, they've got it again. Mkhitaryan. And he's there to get it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zielinski. Oh, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, great chance! Thuram! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Back into the middle. Now it's Zielinski. He's shifting through the gears here. And claimed it back swiftly. Thuram is herring after that one. And they win it back again. Barella. And here's Mkhitaryan. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pavard. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Mkhitaryan. That is good strength. And he's being shifted off it. Martinez. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's onto this. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. That's going to go a long way. Zielinski. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's headed upfield. Well, that's well spotted. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Mkhitaryan. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He might be in here!
Variety is the spice of footballing life, too. They need to alter their approach.
Now the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Thuram should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Carlos Augusto gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is...
Big header! Harmlessly behind. Pavard gathers from the goal kick.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Aslani cuts out the pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile
How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
Shit, yeah.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well-timed, excellent interception. Distributed tidily. And it's Ribery. He's in space and looking for options. Walker is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Leao! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Wriggles his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. And that has been knocked clear. It's a throw-in. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Zielinski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Thiaw clears it away. Reinders. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ribery. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thiaw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fratesi promptly onto that, and that is that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Fratesi kept his eye on it, and he's there. It'll be a throw-in. Fratesi. Walker simply refused to be outdone there. Pulisic. Half an hour played now. Thuram. Barella. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's good running with the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been cut short. Thuram. Now it's Martinez. He is through here. Closing in on goal. And Martinez! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well read, nice interception. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Swung over. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Rafael Leao plays it in. DiMarco is there and he can get that clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's João Felix.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Thuram. He's in plenty of space here. And he's had it nicked away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rafael Leao could try cutting inside here. That's very neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. And he skips past his man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Milan with the corner. They're first. Ribery with the short one. And it's Walker. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's bustling through here. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, that was venomous. Kyle Walker.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have reclaimed it. And it's pulled back. And he's taking no chances there. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thiaw is the guilty party there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barella. He's having a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's a chance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Fofana. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now that's well seen too. No way through. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu powering forward here. Carlos Augusto tries making a foray down the right. Goalkeeper's ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Reinders. He can run onto that.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Çalhanoğlu. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Pulisic. Ashlani. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run down the right. It's a good foot in there. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Thuram. Thuram takes a look up. He's got away. Thuram is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, great ball! Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. And João Felix. João Felix! He's found a way through. Terrific header. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Fofana is there, and he can pick it up. And he's managed to get free. Reinders. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Barella. Chance here to counter. Martinez. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 8. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Loftus-Cheek. And he'll shoot here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Strong running down that left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pavard. And Aslani. Fagioli. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Musa goes sliding in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Chukwueze. He's shifting through the gears here. DiMarco getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Florenzi picks it up from the goal kick. Fagioli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that has been clubbed away. Fagioli. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely aimed pass. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan could not have hoped for a better opportunity. The ball is on the spot, here we go. Terrific save by Manuel.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Cleared without complication. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Martinez.
Inter seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Looks for the finish.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He has found the way through. Fiddles it through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Stood up well to him there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a sharp pass. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. So the ball is placed on the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Acer steps up for his penalty. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Milan with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Thuram is second man up. That's a good penalty.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Back off the post.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Çalhanoğlu is the third man to step forward.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Milan are looking to keep pace here. Big character, big moment, big save. DiMarco is able to finish it here. And he delivers! Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. That's been cut out, well played. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Thuram. Oh, they can break here. Bastoni makes the interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen.
And Martinez! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's nice. In by Çalhanoğlu. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta. Thuram might just make this. Costa Curta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pavard powering forward here. Pavard. This is promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram purring through the gears. Di Lorenzo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Hernandez gets into some space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a throw. DiMarco deals with that comfortably. Rafael Leao. Oh, important interception. And he's had it nicked away. And that was very necessary. Thuram.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Still goalless at the moment. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, super find. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Shevchenko. So nearly the perfect ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Martinez really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mkhitaryan. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mkhitaryan bumps him off it and wins back the ball. They get a throw in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder.
Real chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Numero 22.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Batistuta. Costa Curta. Costa Curta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Belts one.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hernandez. Some resolute defending there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had it taken off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Viene sostituito con il numero 49.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barella with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Thuram, he's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
DiMarco. Thuram. He is through here. Oh, that's well spotted. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
È di 80.113 spettatori.
Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Zielinski, and here's the chance to counter. DiMarco. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. He's gone forward, and that could set him on his way. No, again, there's no way through. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Costa Curta. Di Lorenzo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for the runner. Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been repelled. Barella! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Inter Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Costa Curta is the guilty party. There's a quick free kick. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Thuram. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Numero 22, sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23, viene sostituito con il numero 44.
What's up? Hi, bro. Hello, Ashish. Hello.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A case now of complete control. Batistuta. Sommer is there to take. Locatelli kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And Batistuta! Now, oh, what has happened here? In for the pieces! And he should have made it 4. No, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Oh, take
Yes,
it with
man.
style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Come on, yaar.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished,
It was
and he's
nice,
done
man.
that so often.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Just eases him off the ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to...
Colo Fagioli. Okay. Fagioli. What is Nicole? Okay, bro. Details. Okay, done. Let's go. Another. Let's do it. What you say? Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's been shifted off it. Adley. Out to the right. Dumfries. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the Italians are known for producing outstanding attacking midfielders, and this guy, Zaniolo, certainly fits the bill. Very technically astute, despite being an imposing figure, often deployed as a deep line forward or out wide. He's more than capable in either role.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He has found the way through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Ribery. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bastoni. Martinez. Now that's well seen too. That'll do under the circumstances. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barella.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Can he put it away? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Adley. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mkhitaryan. Now there's a fine... And Martinez! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he cuts out the supply. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Turan. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Adley does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mkhitaryan. He's played him through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Defending in numbers, sharp and... Great hit! He's delivered all right! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bastoni hurtling down that right flank. Çalhanoğlu to Barella. Martinez just eases him off the ball. Keane. De Vrij tries making a foray down the right. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's through here. Ribéry is onto this. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Has a look and plays it forward. He's been picked out. Gently done. Bastoni prompt. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Viene sostituito con il
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Una sostituzione.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Martinez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zielinski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Crossbar! And he's there to clear it. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. And another try! There's a goal!
Yeah,
Right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Inter
Thank you,
Milan
Milan,
grab the
thank you, bro.
equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Go, bro, go, go.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
DiMarco.
spettatori.
And he has been fouled there. Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. No, that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball, and he's in here.
Oh, no.
Zaniolo. Thuram. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Per l'Inter. Numero 95. Lascia il campo per il
Chooses to
numero
go
28.
cross-field. And it's Arnautovic. Hussons, who does have an assist to his name. Pavard. Martinez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Zielinski. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Cataldi has given away a free kick.
How many times?
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Come on, bro. That's not Let's hit the edit.
That was mighty close. Dumfries. And it's Ribery. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's having a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Arnautovic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32. Viene sostituito con il numero 30.
Zaniolo. Ribery looking to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Per il numero 15. Il numero 44. Attenzione, un cambio.
Zielinski. Fagioli. Picked out brilliantly. Acerbi gets good distance on it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh!
Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed. So, third corner of the game. Fagioli! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's been won straight back. Ribéry. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got all. Danger averted for now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
How to win this, man? Okay. Okay. Oh my God. OMG.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage... And a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Now it's Dembele. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Where? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Martinez looks to get on the end of this. Barella. Where? Nicely weighted ball. Passes just off target. Locatelli calmly anticipates. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Chelhanoglu. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Barella. And here's Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Martinez!
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Thuram. Barella. Bastoni. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Schneider. De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Where? Oh, easy pickings there. Fratesi. Stefan De Vrij. To Barella. Good running, strong and purposeful. Where? Kolomuani. Now it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply. Barella! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vlahovic. Oh, he's burnt. And the shots! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
We're promptly onto that, and that is that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kolomuani. Decent progress down the left. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Dybala. Where he's looking to set free a runner. Çalhanoğlu makes the interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. He's through here. Just tries a shot! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their fit.
Good effort from distance.
2 minuti di recupero.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And he gets rid in a hurry. Zielinski. Where does really well to win the ball there. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.
So off we go once more. Inter Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Now that looks a decent ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front.
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, denied at the last. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's got the shot away! Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. In for a header! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And they win it back again. Where? Good driving run.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super find. Can he get onto this?
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He can get that clear.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Çalhanoğlu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Just about up to the hour now. Kolumuani. Where? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he was quick to react. Vlahovic. Now it's Dybala. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Has a go! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. The pass has gone astray. And here's Schneider. De Vrij is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely aimed pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Barella. Bastoni. He's played him through. Now it's Dybala. Big chance! That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Numero 32.
Cross into the box.
Il numero 49.
And he's taking no chances there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Kolumuani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dybala. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! And he can clear it away. Bastoni.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And the shot! And through to the goalkeeper. Locatelli cuts it out. Where? Now it's Dybala. He's played it. Kolumuani! He's put it wide.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Inter Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his
Ci
path.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Locatelli. And here's Thuram. And the referee brings it to a close. So that is it, the end of the road. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Thuram! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. Mkhitaryan. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus goes on a charge down the left. De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stood up well to him there. Thuram wriggles his way through. Serginho. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now the finish! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mateus. That is very well defended. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Totti. And here's Del Piero. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Maldini gets a foot in here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zielinski. Barella running with the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Can he get onto this? Fratesi. Zielinski. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, And to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Maldini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf and Mateus. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Thuram. Zielinski. Driving on and making good progress. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. Barella could move up a gear here. Back into the middle. Now it's Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Shot a goal! Çalhanoğlu gets it away. Barella. Zielinski. Some good work on the right flank here. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's one-on-one! And a shot! What a wonderful goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's found a way through. Foot in. And it's Nedved. Looking for the run. And he's on. He's had a hit! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Numero 8.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
In once, he's got it all. And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. A utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So now the difference is 3. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Serginho. Now Fratesi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nedved. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. The fry clears. Terrific header. He can get that clear. Barella! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's been shifted off it. He's through here. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against DiMarco is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now this could be a chance. Just about up to the hour now. That is good alertness. Stefan de Vrij. Now Fratesi. DiMarco. Some really good ball movement. Totti. Looks for the finish. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Lascia il campo per il numero 28.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. Chiellini. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cannavaro. Played for Chiellini. And it's Maldini. Acer wins the duel this time. And he's away. And Del Piero! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Gol! Ha segnato al 74esimo minuto.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pavard. DiMarco. Now Carlos Augusto. DiMarco. He's got away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, what has happened here? Shevchenko plays it in. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mateus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's good running with the ball. Crossed it again. Acerbi tries to clear. Martinez. And it's Arnautovic. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Decent hit! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's become a case of men against boys. Carlos Augusto. Martinez.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Martinez.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Ashlani, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Carlos Augusto calmly anticipates. And that's it. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.